entire successful career.
So tell me how it happened that you had, almost by accident, you had a hit with Titanium.
Okay. A guy called Ben Madahi, he was like, oh, here, David Guetta wants to work with you, or here's some beats from David Guetta. Like, it wasn't about me at all. It was just I was a top-line writer. Top-line, for those who are listening, is just lyrics and melody. They played me like 12 tracks of David Guetta's, but they played me the guitar part of Titanium, and I said, that one. And then I wrote the song, sang it, and I thought it was going to go off to Alicia Keys. And then he approached Mary J. Blige, and then the record gets pre-released, and I read that I'm on the album, and I'm mad. I'm super mad because I've just finally just sort of sat back into like being behind the scenes. But then I realized that I had one more album I had to deliver to my publishers as myself, Sia, the artist, before I could be released from that publishing deal. And because I was starting to I got the Flow Rider thing after that, thanks to Ben Madahi as well. But I was really mad about it at the time because that wasn't the kind of music I was into. I felt like I'd spent 15 years trying to create this credible kind of wordy, wordsmithy, clever song.
Right, indie bohemian, kind of jazz-inflected style.
Yes, something. And then suddenly I just
this big house, kind of archetypal house mega hit.
Yeah, I hated it. And I was like so mad. But then Jonathan, he talked me down, my manager, Jonathan Daniel. He sort of said, listen, they've already pressed all of the copies. It would cost them probably about $500,000 if you say you really don't want to be on it. I think
on the album.
I think this is actually not a terrible thing. I think it could be really good for your songwriting career. We'll make sure you're not in the video. How about it? And so I was like, okay, because I'm not an asshole. I was like, I don't want to fuck David Guetta over with like costing him $500,000 because he has to recall all his albums that have me on them. So I just was frustrated for a week or so. And then the same thing happened with Flow Rider. And my management Jonathan took full responsibility with that this time because he thought I was just being inauthentic, that I didn't want to be famous and I didn't want to be on these songs. And, you know, when it came out, Flow Rider featuring Sia, I had said, okay, like they were like, can we keep your vocal? Can we keep your vocal? And I was like, no, put someone else's vocal on it. I don't shut down the club. And
right, that's one of the lyrics. What's the track called, the Flow Rider track?
Wild Ones. Hey, I heard you like the wild ones. Anyway,
I love it when you sing.
Thanks. Well, so then I was super mad because I'd said, okay, I can keep my vocal on it, but don't say it's me. Just say, like, Flow Rider and anonymous singer. And then it came out featuring me, and I was so angry, and I called my management, and then he realized I was for real. He realized I wasn't being, there was no false humility, that I really was angry. But, you know, he did me the biggest favor in the world by accident because it really did kick off my songwriting career. And then when we realized I just had one more album to put out, that's why I put the blonde wig on the front cover of 1,000 Forms of Fear, because I thought I'll just spooge this out. It won't be successful, but I'll be out of my publishing deal. And then Chandelier just went bananas.
You really thought it wasn't going to be successful?
Yeah. I was just like, it'll be another indie thing like what I've always done. That'll be like, it'll sell like maybe 100,000 copies. I really did.
And how many did it sell?
I have no idea. It's not my
I think 1 million, right?
I don't know.
At least 1 million.
You know me, Louis. That's not